Internal linking is one of the most ignored facets of SEO because it's pretty difficult to go back to all your old posts and create links to your new posts. But I'm going to show you how to make this super easy using a plugin I found. It is the easiest and most automated way I've found to do internal linking, and you should definitely check it out if you want to level up your SEO. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down below this video. I try to answer them the best I can. My name is Bjorn Allpass from WP Learning Lab. We help you get better at WordPress so you can earn more for yourself, for your customers, and for your business. If you haven't done so yet, make sure to click subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss any future videos. Now let's get started. So the plugin we're going to check out right now is called Link Whisper. I use it for all my niche sites, and I really like it because it is created by someone who actually creates niche sites and uses it on their own sites as well. His name is Spencer Hawes. You may know him from the Niche Pursuits blog. And not only is it a great plugin, but Spencer has offered us, you guys, $20 off of any plan that you want to purchase by going through this link right here, linkwhisper.com/WP Learning Lab-special. There's a link to this in the description down below. If you go to this page, you'll see a countdown timer. For 1 week, we'll have $20 off, and then after 1 week, it'll be $15 off any subscription plan that you want. So you can come here, learn all about Link Whisper. You can watch this video, learn all about it as well. Once you're done the video, go to this page, check out the discount, and just click on any one of these links, get 20 off, or this one right here. Take it down to the pricing area, it shows you the prices, and then you click on Get Started for any one of those to lock in your discount. If you're not sure about what internal linking is, it is a link from content on your site to other content on your site. If I show you an example that you're familiar with called Wikipedia, you'll understand immediately what I mean. Every underlined blue link here is another link on Wikipedia. Click on any one of these, and it's going to go to content on Wikipedia. These are all internal links. And if you wonder why Wikipedia shows up on the first page for tens of thousands, maybe hundreds of thousands, maybe millions of searches, part of it is because of their internal linking. Another part is because they have content about pretty much everything. That helps a lot. But their internal linking helps a lot as well. And not only can it help for your rankings, it can also help to increase your page views. Because people who are reading your content, if they read through there and you have the highlighted text of fortification, for example, and this person is interested in fortification, they might want to go and read this, and that's another page view. And that'll help you get into better ad platforms like Mediavine or AdThrive because you have more page views. You don't necessarily need more visitors, you just need to get lots of page views. And I'm going to show you right now how I use Link Whisper. This is the dashboard of the RVing site that we use in our speed up videos, and this is also one of the sites where I use Link Whisper. If I scroll down left-hand side here, Link Whisper is installed right here. I'm going to just click on that, and it shows us a dashboard overview of all the content on our site. How many posts are crawled, how many links were found, how many internal links, how many orphaned posts, those are ones that don't have any links pointing to them, how many broken links, how many 404s, the most linked to domains, and internal versus external links. And to update this data, you just click on Run a Link Scan, and it's going to quickly go out. Well, it might not be quick, depends on how many posts you have. For me, it's pretty quick. There's only 47 on this site, I believe. And it's crawled them all. That's why there's 47 here. And this report I use most to find orphaned posts. So if I click on orphaned post, these are posts, like I said, that don't have internal links, which means Google might have a hard time getting to them. They have to go through the sitemap, but it's more powerful if they go through other posts on your site, especially if you have posts that already rank and have some quote-unquote link juice that can be shared with the new posts if you link to them. But the hardest part is keeping your site organized in your head or in a spreadsheet so that you know when you make a new post, you know which older posts to go to link to the new one. And that's something I never did. I never had time for that because it takes a lot of time. It's a lot of work. Not only do you have to find the post, but then you have to find a spot in the post where it makes sense to link to your new post. You can't just go into a post and put a link wherever you feel like because it's not going to look natural, which means Google's not going to like it, and people aren't going to like it either because it's going to look weird. Just this link appearing out of nowhere that doesn't make any sense. And Link Whisper helps you find linking opportunities that make sense. And if you're finding this tutorial helpful, click the like button because that helps this video show up for more people on YouTube so we can spread the knowledge and help more people with this information. So make sure to click like if you like this video. So if we look through this list of orphan pages, we see some that are actual pages, like these ones, that we want to link to. And there's others that we don't necessarily want to link to, like terms and conditions, privacy policy, disclaimers probably in here somewhere. But most of these posts are ones that you want to have internal links going to. but you want to have them come from relevant places, and you also want to have them link out to other content on your site that's also relevant. The tighter you can do your internal linking based on relevance, the more power it'll have for ranking. So my RVing site here, the topics they're all about RVing, and they're not completely random, but they're also not completely tight-knit. For example, if I wanted to have a really tight-knit topic on a website, I might go for an RV roof and just create 10, 20, 30 posts on just topics related to RV roofs. And then I want to interlink between those topics. Maybe even have a separate category for that topic on the website. And luckily, Link Whisper makes this all very, very easy. This first column here is inbound internal links, of which none of these pages have any because these are all the orphaned pages. And by definition, they have 0 links pointing to them from inside the website. And most of them have 0 outbound internal links, which is links from these pages to other pages. And a lot of them have outbound external links, usually to Amazon or Wikipedia, some kind of authority site, to provide more resources or to recommend a product. So we want to add inbound internal links and outbound internal links. To do this very easily on this page right here, I'm going to click on Add. You do the same process for all the pages on your site. It's going to scan our site and scan this page and find possible places that we can link from to this page. We see there are 2 results here from 2 different pages on the site. One is what to clean an RV rubber roof with, what really works, and best RV roof cleaners. This is kind of what I was saying a minute ago. To have a good internal linking structure, to make internal linking easier, you'd focus on a very specific topic like RV roofs, for example. If you have a very large website or you want to create a silo structure, you may want to filter by this option right here. Only show link suggestions in the same category as this post, or only show link suggestions with the same tag as this post. My site's not big enough, only has 47 posts. There's only 2 categories. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense for me to use these options right now, but this is definitely something you want to look into if you're creating a silo structure or if you have a bigger website. You can also filter by the publish date of posts using this calendar right here. To actually add a link is as easy as checking this box and clicking on Add Link, or checking both the boxes, clicking on Add Links. And the plugin will insert a link back to this post from these 2 posts in this location. This sentence is an actual sentence taken from this post that the plugin thinks we can link from. And so it makes finding link opportunities really easy inside your own website. We could also edit these if we wanted. This second link here, if you're looking for an inexpensive biodegradable option, then Dicor Rubber Roof Cleaner is the thing for you. Rubber Roof Cleaner could be something that we could possibly link to this post with, because you have to clean the roof very well in order to get the bubbles out. So that could be an option, but it's not perfect. I'd rather have something talking about a rubber roof with bubbles in it. If you click on these down arrows, it will give other suggestions. These other options are all sentences within this same post that we could possibly use to link back to the post we're working on. And this last one here, a common roof material for RVs is rubber. We could possibly work with that. Let's open this one as well. Just skimming through these. Maybe this very last one, it cleans and protects your rubber roof in one application. I'm going to choose that one, and I'm going to choose this one. And now it makes that the sentence at the very top. Whatever you check here replaces the sentence that's up here. And we can go and edit the sentence if we want to. And then you can change the text in here. I may want to change this link to, let's just copy this link out of here. A common roof material for RVs is rubber. So I just added this little bit of text here. If it's not cared for properly, bubbles may form on your rubber roof. I'm going to link bubbles may form on your rubber roof right here. And then save. And now that becomes our link. So we added text to the sentence. And when I check this box and click on Add Links, it will actually update that sentence and insert the link into this post, linking back to the post that we're currently building internal links to. And the second one here, I'm just going to keep it as rubber roof like that. Check this box to make sure we add a link to it, then click on Add Links. And now the plugin will work its magic and add internal links to our post. And that's how easy it is. We just have 2 more internal links, which will help increase the page views on our website. When I installed this plugin and did internal linking for all my posts, except for the orphan posts, because I have a bunch of those I still have to work on, my page views doubled on the site. The number of pages each person visits on average doubled. And that's an important metric, your page views. It's important for ad networks to see lots of page views on your site to give you premium access to ads. So it's definitely a worthwhile plugin to use. So that's how we add inbound links to pages. Now this page, I also wanted to link out to other pages. For that, we go into the actual page itself, and we can get there by just going here and click on Edit Add Outbound Links. It's going to take us to the page editor. And if I scroll down to the very bottom, we have a Link Whisper meta box right here. Same options to filter as we saw earlier, and here it provides a suggestion to link out to. So from this sentence in this post, the plugin is suggesting we can link out to this post over here. So let's see if it makes sense. EPDM and TPO are what RV rubber roofs and rubber house roofs are made of. And what to clean a rubber roof with. So it doesn't make perfect sense, because if someone clicks on rubber roofs, they might be looking for a post that's about rubber roofs versus one that's about cleaning them. So we're going to edit the sentence. We can either find the sentence up above in the content just by highlighting it, copying it, pressing Command or Control F, searching for it, and here's the sentence right here. So we can just edit the sentence there and add the link ourselves manually, or we can just do it down here by clicking on Edit Sentence. And I'm just going to quickly edit the sentence. So I just added this to help your rubber roof last as long as possible. It's important to clean it properly. I'm just going to highlight Clean It Properly. I'm going to make that the link. I'm going to click on this first, actually, right here. Click on the link, just cut it from there, and then put it right there. And then click on Save. Check this box. Click on Insert Links into Post. And now it's all done. We should have a little checkbox up here. There's our checkbox, and here is our updated sentence. This wasn't there a moment ago, and now it is. Insert into our post, and the post has already been updated. And that's how quickly we can add outbound internal links. So those are the 2 most important aspects of Link Whisper, in my opinion. The first is linking from older content to the content you're currently publishing, currently working on, and linking from the content you're currently working on to other posts on your site that are relevant. To get the biggest bang for your buck with internal links, you always want to make sure the posts that you're linking to and linking from are related topically. I'm going to close this and look at some more stuff. So now that we added these links, it doesn't appear here in real time. It's not Ajax enabled. You have to go back up here, click on Run Link Scan, and then you'll have your links updated. And you can do this from all the posts on your site, not just the orphan posts. And you want to do it on a pretty regular basis if you're creating lots of content, because there's always more opportunities to link between pages as more content is created. And for me, it was rarely worth my time to do this manually, so I never did it. But with Link Whisper, it goes pretty quick, as you just saw. Under the domains report, this is a more detailed report from the one we saw on the dashboard. It shows us the domain we're linking to and what posts we're linking to that domain from. If I click this down arrow, it shows all the posts that are linking to this Amazon Pretty link, and the links themselves, you can see them all over here as well. You can see that for all of these domains over here. In error report, we see any errors that the plugin has encountered. This is most often 404 errors for broken links, which you can then find here and fix. If you don't want to spend the time creating these manual, semi-manual internal links with the suggestions Link Whisper gives you, you can also create auto links. Under Link Whisper on the left here, we have an auto linking option, and this allows you to add keywords and link automatically whenever that keyword is mentioned. A moment ago, we were talking about RV rubber roofs as a topic. I could have that be the keyword, and then I add the link here. Let's get it from our posts and just look up roof. Should be something here. This looks pretty good. How to get bubbles. Let's do the roof cleaners. No. Let's do what to clean an RV rubber roof with. We copy this link, and then we paste the link in here, and then that'll create an auto linking rule. Anytime any post is created on your site with the text RV rubber roof in the content, it will automatically link to this page. So that's how you can do it automatically. There's also settings that allow you to refine this process. Click on the gear, and you can check this box to add a link if post already has this link. For example, if you create this post and you use Link Whisper, or you manually linked out to this post already, this will link it again. You can also check this box to link only once per post. I'd recommend this because you don't want to have a post about RV rubber roofs linking out to another post about RV rubber roofs over and over and over again, because this keyword might appear a lot on a post like that. You can also make it so that you have to select the links before they're inserted. You can set a priority. So if you have multiple of these auto link rules, and let's say you have RV rubber roof as one of them, and you have RV roof cleaner as another, you can set a priority so one's more important than the other. So if the plugin encounters both of those keywords in the same sentence, it will take the one with the highest priority and use that as the link, and ignore the one that's the lower priority. This is in the same sentence, so let me confirm that. Insert if it comes across a sentence that has the keywords that match multiple auto links. So if the keywords are in different paragraphs or different sentences in the post, this wouldn't affect it. The priority affects when keywords that are auto linked appear in the same sentence. That's when you give a priority to say which one's more important and which one should be added and which one shouldn't. Only add links to posts published after a given date. You can check this box and set that date there. Restrict auto links to specific categories. Choose a category. And then once you have those settings saved, click on save, and your auto link is live. I don't want to save this auto link, but that's how you use it if you want to save that auto link. Next, we have the target keywords section. This is an interesting place to work in. This is basically keywords that are drawn from SEO Yoast or Rank Math, because when you're using either of those to optimize a page, you add the keyword in. So if we were to go to this one, best RV roof cleaners, click on edit, and then go to the Rank Math tab, or make sure we're on the Rank Math tab, we see the focus keyword added in here. This is the keyword that appears in here. So this one, best RV roof cleaners, should be in this list. I'll just search for it. And there it is right there. Shows which page it's on. It shows how much traffic that keyword gets, currently 0. It shows the average position, currently 0. And Rank Math keywords listed right there. And so why is this data important? It turns out that linking to posts with the keywords you want to rank that post for helps. What I mean is the anchor text. So if I go to this post here, let's see if I can find a link in here. It's one of those Amazon posts. This is a link right here. Check the current price on Amazon. This is the anchor text for the link to go to that Amazon page. Now, if I wanted to link to this post to help it rank better from other posts on my site, I might link sometimes, very few times actually, with the text best RV roof cleaners, exactly as that, because that's our target keyword. I might also link to it with the text RV roof cleaners, how to clean an RV roof, what to clean an RV roof with, things like that. You get the idea. You always want to have various types of anchor text. And you even want to have something very generic, like click here. You might have a sentence that says, I've got a list of the best RV roof cleaners over here. And then over here might be the actual anchor text. And that's totally fine. But to help a page rank, you want to make sure you also include links that contain the anchor text that you want to rank for. And so if you find that you are looking up this keyword here, and it's not getting a lot or any traffic, maybe we have to look at our internal linking and try to do better with that. And of course, internal linking is not the only thing that matters. What also matters how competitive the keyword is. It also matters what kind of external links you have coming from other websites to yours. Link Whisper does not handle that. It only handles internal linking, and it does that very well. The next section to look at is the URL changer. This allows you to change URLs, basically create redirects. So you'd have an old URL. Let's just pretend this is the old one. And we'd get the URL right there. Paste that in as the old one. And then maybe create a new one like that, the best. And then you click add URL. And then when someone tries to access this page, they'll be automatically redirected to this page, including search engine. This is something you maybe do if you did an SEO audit and found that some of your titles and URLs are not specific to the keywords you want to rank for, or you're not ranking well for very competitive keywords, so you want to go more long tail on some of your posts. This is when you'd use a URL changer like this. And in fact, if you're using the pro version of SEO Yoast and you change a URL in a post, if I go over here and change the slug from a URL and then save it, Yoast will automatically create that redirect. But if you're not using the premium version, it wouldn't do that. And I also don't know if Rank Math does that. Either way, you can do it in Link Whisper if you need to. And lastly, we have the settings. And this is where you can set specific settings for the plugin, including how internal links should be opened, how external links should be opened in a new tab or not. You can ignore numbers or not ignore them. You can select a language. These are all the different languages that the plugin supports. Obviously, it's presenting options in English, and it's able to parse the English and suggest links. But if my website was in German and I had English selected, it wouldn't work. Wouldn't make a lot of sense. So you want to pick the language that your website is written in. Keywords ignores list right here. You can add to that whenever you want or take away from it. You can choose which post types to create links for. Posts and page are selected. In my case, I'm going to turn page off because my pages are the home page, privacy policy, terms and conditions, disclaimer, mostly legalese type stuff. So I don't need to create links to that or from that, aside from in the footer of my website. So we're just going to choose post. You might have custom post types you want to have internal linked. You'd select those if you had them here. You can also create links for term types like category, tags, nav menus, things like that. You can also create links for specific statuses. Currently, I only have published selected, so only published posts will have suggestions for internal links, but you can choose any one of these options. For example, if you choose draft and you maybe are working on 5 or 6 or 300 drafts all at once, you can have internal linking suggestions for those drafts, which could be very handy if you create multiple drafts at a time, which I do in this case. I'm going to keep this turned on. Number of sentences to skip is set by default to 3. This means if you create a link in, let's say, sentence number 1, it's going to skip 3 sentences before the next link suggestion will be possible. So even if the first sentence and second sentence both have viable links that the plugin would suggest, it would ignore the second one because that's within the 3 sentences skipped. You can also skip 0, so every single link suggestion possible would show up. Click on Save Settings when you've selected the ones you want. You could ignore content. You could ignore certain posts, certain categories. You can ignore them for the auto linker or the URL changer. You can ignore certain orphan posts. Privacy policy might be one of those. It might be a post on your site, it's a page on mine, but everybody builds their sites differently. So you can ignore any of these that you want by just adding the URL on its own line for each one of these. Under advanced settings, you can mark links as external. This would show in the reports and the dashboard when it's actually an internal link, but it's marked as external. I don't know when you'd use this aside from possibly doing false page views. A lot of years ago, I set up a site where I made it so if someone clicks a link, say to Amazon, it would register as a page view in Google Analytics by linking to a non-existent page on my site. So it kind of be routed through that fake page and then go to Amazon. The user wouldn't notice, but Google would. And it would register in Google Analytics as a page view, so I know how many people are clicking on which links. So this might be something that you want to do. So if you had one of those fake pages in here, you could add the URL and then have that show up as an external link in your reports, because it actually is an external link because it's going off-site. You can set it to only suggest outbound links to whatever post you list here. You can mark certain domains as internal, say subdomains. You can have relative links. I'm not going to read through every one of these. I know you can read, and these little question marks are very helpful little tooltips that explain exactly what each of these are. Google Search Console, I'll go over that one. If you connect to this, that will add Google Search Console keywords to your target keywords over here. And lastly, under licensing, we add a license key to connect to Link Whisper. And one of the great things I like about Link Whisper is it's created by someone, Spencer Hawes, who created it for his own business, for his own niche sites, because he needed this problem solved, this internal linking problem, which is a problem I've experienced. I'm sure you've experienced it, otherwise you wouldn't be watching this video. And it's a very, very common problem that Link Whisper solves, and it solves it quite easily, as you saw in this video. So if you want to check out Link Whisper, there's a link in the description down below. It is an affiliate link. If you end up buying through that link, I will get a commission. It does not make it more expensive for you. In fact, it'll be cheaper for you because of the $20 off during the first week and the $15 off forever after the first week if you go through the link in the description down below. So if you thought Link Whisper is pretty interesting, check out this page. It describes in detail exactly what it does in case I didn't go into enough detail for you. And the pricing is down here. So make sure you check out Link Whisper if you think it could be useful in your business. And if you're concerned about SEO on your website, an important aspect of SEO is your site speed. If you want to improve that, check out this playlist right here, which is all about speeding up your WordPress site. And if you haven't done so yet, make sure to click subscribe and ring the bell so you don't miss new future videos. My name is Bjorn Allpass from WP Learning Lab. Until next time, keep crushing it, and I will see you in the next video.